This is exercise 23.1 and we're on question 9. Okay, now what it says is find the couples something 0 0 something. Now what you got to remember is, once again, what is very important to remember: x goes on the left, y goes on the right. This is the input, y is the output. It's very simple. Replace for the first question y equals 0. Replace y with 0 and figure out what x is. 0 equals 4 minus 2x. Bring the minus 2x over to your side. 2x equals 4. X therefore is 4 divided by 2. X equals 2. This is 2, 0. The other one. What do we do this time around? Anybody know? The left side is 0. What does that mean? X is 0. Put in x equals 0. Figure out what y is. Y therefore equals 4 minus 2 times 0. Y therefore equals 4. 0, 4. Once you've done that, what you're going to be asked to do next is to draw a graph of this. Okay? To draw a graph of this, what you're going to have to do is you're going to need your xy axis, and then you're going to draw 1 to 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then we're going to have 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now it's just 2, 0 to 0, 4, isn't it? So that's our line there, and then we just draw them together, and that's how you draw the equation of a line. Do you remember doing that back in geometry? You'd pick x equals 0, get your point, pick y equals 0, get your point, join them together. That's how you draw a line. Everybody happy with that? Happy enough? Okay, take that as a yes. Okay guys, next one. This one here, okay, I'm going to need okay, you can do this two ways. The first way is to rip off question 9. Do you remember how to rip off question 9? Say something 0 and 0, something, let this be the blue line. Okay? What one's equal to 0 here, x or y? X or y? Y. When y equals 0, 2x therefore equals 4. X therefore equals 2. This is the point 2, 0, which is on the blue line. Okay? What's the next one? X equals 0. Therefore, y must equal, anybody? When this is 0, y equals 4. 0, 4. Okay? Yes, Brian?
How do you know there's going to be a 0?
You don't. You need any 2 points, Brian. It doesn't have to be 0, but we usually do take 0 because we like to know where across the x and the y axis when we're drawing it. You could pick any number you want. Once it works, it's on the line. Okay?
Okay. How do you know it's going to pass a 0?
So guys, the next one is the red line, and once again we're going to take advice from question 9, and what we're going to do here is we're going to say x equals 0, or sorry, y equals 0, x equals 0. Okay, so we're going to say when y equals 0, what does this mean? X equals 2. 2, 0. Okay, what about the next one? When x equals 0, what does that mean?
Y is minus 2.
Minus y equals minus 2, y therefore is minus 2. 0 minus 2. Draw your graph. Okay. And your graph is going to be, that's going to be just go up in 2s, okay? As in 2, 4, 6. Actually, they only have to be positive, don't they, for the most part? Yeah, we'll just keep it like this actually. Okay, and this one here is going to be -2, -4. We'll just go 2, 4, not so we don't get clogged up. -2, -4. Okay, let's draw our 2 points. First point is 0, 4. This is for the blue line, isn't it? And for the second blue line, it's 2, 0. Okay, and then what we can do with the blue line is, I should have a ruler handy. Ruler would be a better way of doing this. Okay, so I can just line them up. Yeah. Alright, never mind. Just draw the blue line. You can draw it straight through and make sure it continues through, okay? So what I would get is this line here, okay? Now we have to keep remembering is it just keeps going. Lines continue pretty much. They're not meant to change slope, by the way. It's meant to be the one line all the way through, okay? And then on the other one it's going to be 0, 4. 0 -2, which is down here in red. And the other point is going to be 2, 0, which is here. And you can see that this line goes in this direction here. Okay, so you can see that the two lines intercept that 2, 0. Now, let's say for instance you forgot this in the exam, okay? And you wanted to figure out how to use your calculator to do this. To get your calculator to use this, just get y on its own. So what you can say is, y equals -2x plus 4, can't you? Yeah? You could go to your calculator, use the function, the table mode, and you say y equals -2x plus 4, and you could do it from, let's say, -3 to 3. Now Brian, if you see all these points here, see the point 1, 2, yeah? And see the point even 3 -2. 1, 2 and 3 -2. Let's see if these are on the graph. 1, 2 is located here, and 3 -2 is located here. And if you join those two dots together, you get the same line, don't you? And just continue it out. So it doesn't matter if you do it by calculator or not. To use the calculator, you need to get y on its own though. That's the one rule, okay? Y on its own to use the calculator. Okay. Next question. Who got that one out last night? Okay. Number 15, yeah? There's a table I meant to copy, isn't there? Okay guys, Ian and Liz decided to walk to the local swimming pool, which is half a kilometre away. Half a kilometre means 500 metres. It's half of 1,000 metres. Okay? Liz begins to walk at a speed of 40 metres per minute. Ian starts 2 minutes later and walks at a speed 50 metres per minute. Copy and complete the following table, which shows how many metres Liz has walked after various minutes. It goes up in how many? 40 every minute. 280, 320, 360, 400. Okay. On a set of axes of your own plots, plot the points given in the table. Set out the T is on the x-axis, so this is x-axis, this is y-axis, x-axis, y-axis. T values along the horizontal axis, that means it's x. D values up the vertical axis, that means it's y. Label and scale your axis clearly. Now, I know from experience that before I do this question, what I'll do is I'll mark up Ian's one as well, okay, just so I know how big to make my axis. Now, to be honest, I think it's going to be. I think they both have to add up to 400, don't they? Why did they both have to add up to 400? Because they're both. Oh, sorry, not 400. They should both technically go up to 500, but that's after 10 minutes. Still have to reach the swimming pool after 10 minutes? Who can tell me if they've reached the swimming pool or not after 10 minutes?
No.
Why not?
Because after 10 minutes they found 400 away, or 400.
They travelled 400. They need to travel 500. Okay. So guys, what we're going to do next is we're going to get our graph paper, and we're going to set out our graph. Okay. Now the thing you got to realise about this is there's no negative numbers, is there? Why is there no negative numbers? Somebody tell me why there's no negative numbers. You can't have negative distance and you can't have negative time. Now, we're going to leave a space of 500. Now, why will I leave 500 on the dot? Why do I want it to go up to 500? Because that's the distance to the swimming pool. Okay? Now, time is on the x-axis, and how many minutes do we need? How many minutes? 10. So let's go up and let's see if we can get away with 2. Going up in 2s. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Time is in minutes. Very important you write that down. And what's this, guys? This is going to be distance, and distance is going to be in meters. Okay. How high do we have to go up in meters? We have to go all the way to 400, don't we? So maybe 50 would be a good one to do. 50, 100, 150, 150, 200, 250, 300, 350, 400, 450, 500. Okay, so that's good. Alright. Now, what did I tell you about straight lines last time? You only ever need to do the first point and the last point. Did you got it? So it's going to go from 0, 0 up to 10 400ths. 0, 0. 10 400 is located here. Okay. And then we're going to have the first one. What am I writing down now, by the way? Who am I doing here? Is it Liz, or what's the name of the person?
Liz.
It is Liz, okay? So you can write down in the corner. Some of you might see this in sciences. You'll do this in the corner. That's Liz. And then the red line will be, what's his name? Ian. Liz and Ian. Okay? Now, where does Ian start, lads? He's 2 minutes in, isn't he? And what's his value? 2 minutes in, and he's at 0, 0. So Ian hasn't moved at the start, has he? He's the red line. He hasn't moved at the very beginning. And where is he after 10 minutes? Anybody? He's here. Okay, so then we're going to have Ian is going to be up here. You can see they both hit there. Okay. Any questions on this thus far? Use a different coloured plot these values the same axis and join the plot across a straight line. From do graphs, find out when Ian meets up with Liz. How far is each walked when they met? They've met at 400 meters after 10 minutes. Okay, and they're still 100 meters away from completing the journey. Okay, guys.